What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today, again, I'm switching it up on y'all, and I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons. It's offseason time, so I'm going to start throwing in some more Falcons videos because we got some big news, big draft moves to talk about. Obviously, y'all know we have hired Tennessee's, now I can say former Tennessee Titan offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, now head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So this got me thinking, what are we going to do in this year's draft? There's a lot of different options. Before I get into it though, make sure y'all like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Need less than 200 subs to get to monetization, so make sure y'all hit that sub button if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Alright, so number 4 overall pick. That's what the Atlanta Falcons have. The biggest question, I think, for the Atlanta Falcons is, do we draft a quarterback at 4? I think we do. I think we need to. We're at the point now, we can get a bridge guy. I don't think any of these quarterbacks, besides Trevor Lawrence, who is not getting past the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is fine, I don't think any of these quarterbacks, like I said, besides Trevor Lawrence, is ready to come in and start day one anyway, which is fine because Matt Ryan is the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons for at least the next 2 years. The hiring of Arthur Smith should tell you that. The moves the Falcons have made so far should tell you that it's not happening. Matt Ryan is going to be here at least for the next 2 years. The contract says it. The head coach hiring to me says it. That's it. Period. But Matt Ryan's not getting any younger. It's time for his heir apparent to at least come in and watch, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little mock draft of what the Falcons can do at 4. We know the Jaguars are going Trevor Lawrence. The biggest question to me is, and Miami's at number 3, they're not going to draft Tua. The only way Miami ends up with a different quarterback is if they trade for Deshaun Watson, which I don't know if they're even going to do or not. The biggest question, and the only question, is number 2. Are the Jets going to draft Justin Fields or not? That's the biggest question. If they don't draft Justin Fields, I want Justin Fields. He's not ready to come in and play right away, people. So don't go in my comments and say if Justin Fields gets here, he's going to take Matt Ryan's job, because he's not. He ain't ready yet. He can get ready in 2 to 3 years watching Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan can help him in the passing game. Ain't nobody telling him nothing about his run game. We already know that's there. That's cool. He needs to become a better passer. Now, at Ohio State, was he a pretty good passer? Yeah, he was fine. But the NFL is a whole different game, a whole different animal. People moving a lot faster. You got to make more than one read. And I'm not saying he can't make more than one read, but we know he's coming from a one-read offense in Ohio State. That's just it. That's what it is. But Justin Fields' numbers: 22 touchdowns this past season, 6 interceptions. Obviously made it to the national championship game, threw for 2,100 yards. Had a completion percentage of 70%. That is very good. Rushing wise, we know he can run the ball. We know that's the element to his game, which is why I like Justin Fields. He reminds me, if he gets his passing game right, he could be a next Russell Wilson, a Ben Roethlisberger type, more athletic. He could be like, if he can get his arm right, maybe somebody like Josh Allen, who right now is in the AFC Championship game. We'll see. But I think if he's there, we have to draft him. We gotta get him. I know there's going to be a lot of controversy about Matt Ryan had one bad game. People going to be calling for him. Well, no. The fans don't have to do that. Just don't do that. Because Justin Fields probably not going to be that much better. That's it. But say the Jets do draft Justin Fields at number 2. We could go Zach Wilson from BYU. We could go Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. The next 2 highest quarterback prospects. I like both of them. Zach Wilson seems like a good pocket passer. Also has some athleticism as well. Maybe he's an option. Maybe Trey Lance is an option as well. We'll see. I don't know if necessarily Trey Lance, we would have to get him at 4. That would be a reach to me. That would feel very reachy. And the Falcons would have to know something that the rest of the world doesn't, which is very true. That's what they have scouts for. This, that, and the third. So, could it happen? Yes. So quarterback options, if we do go quarterback, it's either going to be Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, or Trey Lance. But if we don't go the quarterback route, which I'm fine with because we do have Arthur Smith. He is coming from Tennessee. Derrick Henry. Get where I'm going with this? He rushed for 2,000 yards. Arthur Smith is going to try and get this run game back right in Atlanta, which I love because that's what we need. Matt Ryan thrives when he has a good run game. Think about when he had Michael Turner, when we could get a yard on 3rd and 1, when he'd run for 1,000 yards. Think about in 2016 when Devontae Freeman was a 1,000-yard rusher. We were in the Super Bowl. When our run game is right and Matt Ryan can rely on the run game and he can work in the play action pass, that offense is going to be nasty. It's going to be crazy with Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones if he's healthy, and still on the team, which I hope he is. Hayden Hurst, though, Russell Gage, who proved to be a good weapon for us. Olamide Zaccheaus on some deep threats here and there. We got plenty weapons. So if we get this offensive line right, and if we get this run game right, we'll be straight. We'll be good. So, with that being said, I can see us drafted highly scouted, highly talked about, scouted, Penei Sewell, left tackle out of Oregon. People are comparing him to, like Orlando, I forget the name, or is Orlando Brown, or, good left tackles. He's getting compared to some all-time great left tackles. That's the point. I'll be okay with that. I'll be okay with drafting that. Getting the offensive line right. We draft Penei Sewell. We can maybe move Jake Matthews inside to the guard position. He will be a good guard. We know he can play tackle for the most part. Say what you want about Jake Matthews. He's okay. But he's not getting any younger either. He's only 26 or 28 though. Still young. But he can be a good guard. He was an okay tackle. He can even be an even better guard. Move Penei Sewell out there to tackle. Matt Hennessy will be in the middle. And we got, obviously, Caleb McGarry and Chris Lindstrom on the right side. The offensive line might be back right, y'all. So, that's an option there. Penei Sewell out of Oregon. So, at this point, we're either that Justin Fields, maybe Zach Wilson. I don't think we'll go Trey Lance that high. Or Penei Sewell. Another way we could go with Patrick Surtain, cornerback out of Alabama. This is a dude who has been nasty and locked down all season long for the Crimson Tide, obviously the championship winning Crimson Tide. So let me go ahead and give y'all his stats this season. Patrick Surtain had a pick, 3.5 tackles for loss, 37 total tackles, 22 solo, 15 assisted. Let's see. His 9 pass deflections this year's gone up every year. 7 in his freshman year, 8 in his sophomore, now 9 in his junior year. So, the guy who's just a lockdown corner, does not give up a lot of yards. I would love Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. Show up that back end. We could have, obviously, AJ Terrell, who seems very, very promising. Patrick Surtain on one side. Maybe we will see old dude coming back for the Falcons. I forget his name. Darqueze Dennard. There it go. It hit me. I knew it would. I just had to stall for a little bit. Anyways, Darqueze Dennard out. Maybe we'll get him coming back. We will have also Kendall Sheffield looking good. I hope Isaiah Oliver. I just don't want him really back on the team. I'm not with it. He just wasn't that good. I don't know. It could have been coaching maybe. I don't know. But the ship is kind of sailed for me on Isaiah Oliver. I'm kind of good on Isaiah Oliver at this point. You give me AJ Terrell. You give me Patrick Surtain. You give me Kendall Sheffield. I'm good with those 3. Darqueze Dennard as well. You give me that rotation of corners, I'm good. Along with DeMonte KZ coming back. Rico, I don't know if Rico's going to come back. We got Keanu. You put KZ and Keanu in the back, let them be your safeties. I'm good with that, y'all. I'm good with that backfield. A backfield with AJ Terrell, Patrick Surtain, Kendall Sheffield, Darqueze Dennard if he comes back, DeMonte KZ and Keanu Neal in my safety positions. We got Michael Walker too, who played a little bit, who played very well in his time that he had, his snaps that he had with the Falcons. I'm good. Let Isaiah Oliver go. If Rico comes back, great. I would love to have Rico back. If not, that's okay too. We gotta make some tough decisions this year anyway. But you give me those guys, I'm straight. So Patrick Surtain, another way we could go. Also, we can shore up the defense in the middle and get Micah Parsons, the linebacker out of Penn State. This is a guy is a tackling machine. Micah Parsons last year, he didn't play this year, but last year, if I have my stats correctly, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up now for you. Last year, 109 total tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 52 solo, 57 assisted tackles last year in 13 games. Just a tackling machine we could use. Guy who can move sideline to sideline. Speed guy. We'll see what the new DC, his kind of thought process and what he wants to do on the defensive end of the football, whoever it's going to be. We'll see, but I'll be down with Micah Parsons. I'll be down with that. So on the defensive end, either Micah Parsons or Patrick Surtain for the Falcons at number 4. Offensive side, if Justin Fields was there, I think we got to take Justin Fields. I wouldn't be mad if we took Zach Wilson. Trey Lance, it might seem kind of a reach for me, but if we take Trey Lance at that high, that means he better be a diamond in the rough of some sort. So we'll see about that there. Otherwise, I would love to see us go Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle out of Oregon, left tackle to be specific. Get him, put him at left tackle, move Jake on the inside to left guard, shore up that position. Matt Hennessy in the middle, let it ride. Draft a running back, hopefully Najee. Travis Etienne, he's probably not going to be there, but somehow, some way, Lord willing, Travis Etienne is there, grab him. But I would love to get Najee Harris if we can. So there you have it. Tell me what you guys think. I think that's, right now, I see the Falcons go with one of those guys. I'm calling it here first. It's either going to be Justin Fields, it's either going to be Zach Wilson, or Penei Sewell, Patrick Surtain, or Micah Parsons. 5 options. It's going to be one of those 5. Guarantee it's going to be one of those 5. If not, you know why I'm sitting here on YouTube and not working with the Falcons. But anyways, tell me what you guys think. Like this video, comment your thoughts. Let me know, should the Falcons draft either Justin Fields, Zach Wilson? Should they go quarterback? Should they go Penei Sewell? Should they go Patrick Surtain? Should they go Micah Parsons? Who do you guys think the Falcons should draft at number 4? If they should even keep the number 4 overall pick, should they trade back and go a little bit later? Maybe trade back back into the first round, get 2 first-round picks, maybe ensure that they get Najee Harris. And so tell me what you guys think they should do. Like this video, again, comment your thoughts, subscribe if you haven't already. Less than 200 away from monetization. I'm looking for the 1K sub, so help me get there, please. And until I talk to you guys next time, peace.